You are now listening to the Noir podcast. I'm your host, Trill, with my co-host.
Chili.
Welcome to the pod, Trill and Mofe. It's nice to have you guys on.
It's nice to be here.
Yeah. So, like, how's your day been? What you guys been up to before, we linked up here? You kept us late.
Yeah, kinda.
You kept us late.
Kinda,
Uber
kinda.
drivers.
Yeah,
Hustle,
but
guy. Have your own car.
Fair enough.
No.
can't lie, man. I've been sick, so I've just been recovering.
Get well soon, bro.
Yeah,
What kind of sickness?
man. I was the cough, man. But not be anything. Sha. The way this guy, they look real. Not be anything. Not be anything, sha, but yeah, but I'm taking like some
When you
medicine.
guys are still having COVID,
Yeah.
That thing's
nobody gives a fuck,
Like,
man.
how you
Like,
getting
Yeah,
COVID?
man. I've seen
Because-
you guys wearing masks.
I go shock you, bro. Lagos, you will get
That's what you're
COVID. You will get COVID.
I've had that monkeypox thing.
Oh my
Bro.
god.
It's almost not real to me right
Yeah,
now.
I don't even try to think about
like
that
a
people. That
distant
people looks
beat.
nasty.
Guys,
bro.
do you know, every time I hear about that monkeypox thing, it reminds me of, when Ebola broke out?
Oh my
Oh, bro.
That's the vibe it's giving me,
Yeah,
like,
Bro.
crazy times. Bro.
until
Guy.
somebody, like,
That
I
people
must-
packed sanitizer that Ebola period. My mom gave me one like big ass sanitizer because I was having it was extension period and shit. So I was in school and shit, and bro, mommy just sent one care package like big ass 2 fat sanitizers like this for like a month. I was just smelling like sanitizer. Yeah, like,
Bro, I feel if you have monkeypox, just kill me off, man.
yeah,
Yo,
don't,
yo.
don't treat me, just kill me.
My
I've
time's up.
had a good time, man.
Lived it,
kill
loved
me.
it.
Bro, that is nasty.
Real.
Fuck.
But yeah, so, like, do you mind telling the audience, what you guys do, like, just a brief intro before we get into the discussion for today?
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Mofe, Jimmy D, recording artist and producer. This is my manager, Trill.
I'm his manager. You hear that? Now why they come late?
Yeah. Artist, come on. Typical.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But then that's I'm a producer,
Yeah.
artist, gamer. Funny enough, I'm a tech bro. Low key, you guys don't know that, but I be first side music. I was in tech. Yeah, nerd, full on nerd, full time nerd. That's just it.
Fair enough. Well, yeah. So, like, let's get into it. Before we started recording, we found out that you guys are Kendrick guys.
Shit.
See,
As an OVO, we have to address this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
OV ho. Yeah.
for real, Sha.
Yeah.
But what do you want to address, man? What do you want
Now
to address?
let's because when the beef initially started,
Yeah.
Chidi and I spoke about this, and obviously in the months since everything has unfolded.
Mm-hmm.
For you on the other side, right? Because we'll share experiences. But for you on the other side, before like Kendrick responded, where everything was silent at first, while he was responding, the little back and forth. Like, what was your experience from that side of the camp, like?
Like before Kendrick dropped like that, right?
And even as he was dropping before, like,
So it's just like, it's hip hop at the end of the day. It's good to see the sports. Like, there's always going to be friction between, like, big guys. So, like, that's normal. But, like, you can't say how was it, like, when it was dropping. Because if you're good, you ain't got to drop every... No one's going to feature you every day. You're not going to sing a song like, Hey, Delilah.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Cool,
If you're
yes.
good, you're good. Like, you don't need to, like, you can prove yourself here, but you just don't need to just be in everyone's face. So, like, when, like, that dropped, it's like, that shit rejuvenated hip-hop and shit now. Jay could have kept silent, but he knew that shit was tough. Like, you can't, like, just with the history of hip-hop, when stuff like that, you have to play the sport. Like, you can't just be like, man, wow, this guy's been like silent for a couple this thing. Jay could have finished it easily, but at the end of the day, that verse was tough, man. Like, and who would have thought? No one saw it coming.
Yeah. Like a thief in the night.
what were you, my fellow OVO?
No, because kind of like, I was confident going into the fight because
Oh, no.
because obviously I feel like Drake has been battle tested. He has been in a couple like you get beefs and everything.
Not on this
Meek.
level. No, on
You
this
know, you're
level.
not counting Meek now.
Yeah.
It's Meek like a pushover now.
Yeah, like-
You know what we're doing.
No,
Yeah.
we're not doing
You know
Meek like that. We're not
you
doing
know
Meek
you
like
clean
that.
guys up. Guys not
We're
think
not
that
doing
you're
Meek
but it's
like
fair
that.
enough.
Okay, but
Meek. That nigga said you're weak like 7 days. Are you serious?
No, wait. I don't like that we're doing this, bro. Come on, man.
apart from this Kendrick P, who else has he been with?
Like
Who
Pusha.
else has he? Pusha watched him.
Yeah.
You can't.
To be fair, I don't think he did.
Why?
I think Doppy freestyle is better than Stereo
Okay.
Validon.
No,
That's
I can't lie.
my opinion.
I can't lie. I can't
Stop,
back
add it
that.
on.
No.
Bro,
I'm not saying that he didn't clean him up. I'm just saying the better diss record in my
The
opinion.
butterfly effect.
Is
Forget the
dopey.
better this thing, but the butterfly effect that happened from Story of Adidon alone.
What was
That was
did he
Impact.
but Drake didn't drop off after that.
No, he didn't drop off, but he started showing his song more. Why?
His song
Someone that
more.
was hidden.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with
brought him
what does that
out.
have to do with like
He
music, bro?
brought it. No,
Yeah.
he brought it, bro. The impact.
Was he already going to
Adidon
announce his
had,
son after that?
And
Though?
then the blackface, everything, and then Drake explained that. Come on now.
Techie, man.
But anyway, anyway.
You gotta make
Blackface
your
was
good
sus.
challenge.
Anyway.
Yeah, blackface was sus, bro.
Anyway, I had to put my hands up after that No Like Us speak because obviously that's a banger. I don't like the song to be honest, but guys like
Of
it.
course you
Do you know
will.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, honestly,
Yes,
like, I like
niggas
it
in
for it.
the
I like it
state
for it.
exercise.
Chidi didn't allow us play it at his party.
Nah. I hate
Like
that
literally,
song.
when he started playing it, Chidi went and turned off the speakers. I was like, nah.
Nah, but I can't deny obviously what he did.
No, the
but
funny thing about
I've
it-
never played it. To be
The funny
honest.
thing about it, like, I feel the same way like Drake speak because obviously I don't hate Drake or nothing. It's just if we're talking about bars, Kendrick has it. If we're talking about hits, Drake has it. You get me? Like
Yeah.
you just gotta like
Just one of the ones, yeah.
no, like cause bro, Drake can make a hit. I'm no one is arguing that. If it's to rap, like your life depends on it. Kendrick could do it for you easily, like. But Drake knows how to deliver a banger.
Yeah.
So, but like that's why I'm like I saw this P and I was just happy that this
Yeah,
was
yeah,
going
yeah,
on
it
just
was
because of the
happening,
sport
yeah.
of
Good
it.
for
Because
music.
people was there for it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
bro, that thing
Yeah.
brought a
Yo,
spark,
we
man.
have-
It's been a
we
while
have
since we had
number
beef.
one.
It brought
Yeah,
a
we had number
spark.
We have a
Sure.
number one last year up until August, and I think that was even Doja Cat, which said, "What's that record?
Fucking hell.
Bitch, I said what I said."
I'm actually scared for hip hop, bro. Like,
Bro.
who is coming? Like, who is the next guy that's going to be like?
Next guy.
I don't know anyone.
Pause.
I can't
People
think of
have-
anybody.
I feel like mainstream rap is in a very
Techie position.
techie place because
It's techie.
you don't really have like a lot of the guys. So, for example, now what carried most of at least the first half of this year was this whole industry beef that was going on. Do you get what I mean? And there's nobody really knew that like.
Yeah.
How do I put it? Okay, let me put it like this. You know how like with Afrobeats, at least we have like Rema, right? We don't have somebody like that in the hip hop scene, if that makes sense.
That's like cooking right now.
Yeah, I think like nobody that's like
outside of Drake and Kendrick and J. Cole, only Travis can sell 200K right now.
You reckon?
Hip hop.
What?
Hip
I
hop.
mean, how about Ye?
Yeah.
How about Ye?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Come on now. Be
Nah,
serious.
I don't.
That's his last drop.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know. He
but
might
like
be able to
before
sell
then-
just based off the name,
He's-
but I don't
yeah.
think the music.
I think he
is-
can.
Yeah.
That's the thing about
Yeah, he
it.
can.
He's gonna come
Yeah, he
out with
can.
like, bro. Guys, think about Kanye. Like, obviously, with everything going on, guys forget how much of a hitmaker this is. This guy can drop a snippet and it's to go everywhere, and you just pull up unannounced and perform in South Korea. You saw he did that.
Yeah,
He
that
sold
was
out.
crazy, though.
Obviously, it's Kanye West now, but we're talking about like who is coming up.
Yeah, so there's
Right
no
now.
like I feel like anyone that's coming to mind now is someone that's been there. Because
Yeah,
I think
been there,
I think
yeah.
Nicki can still do that now.
Yeah, Nicki can still sell.
Yeah.
That's it's
But I
peop-
see
Yeah, there's nobody
Doja
new.
Cat
There's nobody new because
was-
in my
yeah,
head I'm just
See,
Yeah.
like.
I won't even talk about Nicki because the barbs will come for me.
Yeah.
So that's, I'm not.
I'm not even shy. I don't like barbs,
I'm
bro.
not-
Yeah. You got pink on. I don't like you.
Yeah, but yeah, like hip hop is like in a weird space right now. So.
Guys, I'm going to cancel this episode.
I like barbs, bro.
No. But to be fair, we survived Beyonce, so that, we've survived Beyonce, so it's
No,
calm.
but,
You guys survived Beyonce?
Yeah, there was a
I'm
time.
not so crazy on them, bro.
Yeah,
but the thing is that she can still sell. Like
No, she can.
no, she can.
She
She
can.
can.
she
Nicki?
still has.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She can.
yeah, but
Doja Cat is the one like carrying like
Yeah.
female
But
rap
I think
right now.
right now, like the market is just difficult for fresh new young hip hop artists to come and
why do you
just.
think so?
Yeah, man.
I don't know. It just feels difficult, man.
Yeah,
because
market
guys have
saturated
tried.
too.
but it just hasn't really,
This leads to a question I have, which is, you know how you said, when it comes to hits, Drake has it, but then when it comes to, I guess, like the purity of the art, the bars, the rapping, you have Kendrick, right? When guys are speaking about rap in particular, I've always noticed that there is this sort of like divide, which is you might like an artist that's like lyrically gifted, but like their music I wouldn't say is all that great, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And then you might like an artist who makes hits, but substantially isn't great. Like the substance of the music, I guess, isn't really like meaningful, right? And at this point where I'm sure there are guys in the underground scene who are like really good, but just haven't like made it. So
there are a lot of them.
Too
bro.
many.
There are a lot. I've seen videos where one guy will rap some, like, bro, they be rapping bars, like straight bars, but that song is doing like 10K on Spotify.
Yeah,
It's
man.
not going.
yeah,
Imagine someone like Absol.
yeah,
I think Absol is deeper than damn near all the
Yeah,
rappers in the game.
it's so fucking
When
deep.
it's just pure lyrics,
Yeah.
but he doesn't make the enjoyable music.
music.
I think Drake is one of those guys that managed to like have really good substance and can make it hits.
Hits, yeah.
That's his talent. That
Yeah.
like it's hard to balance that for
Because
so long.
a lot of guys that I would call like, I guess like what would I call them? I don't know whether to call them hip hop enthusiasts or purists or whatever.
Purists.
They're always saying like, oh, mainstream doesn't matter, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But at this point, wouldn't you say, especially with the current situation we're in, that is the lifeline of the art?
It's,
If that-
it's what's selling, right?
Oh.
That's the question.
Yeah,
Would
I
you-
mean, obviously, right now, guys, everyone is chasing the hits.
Yeah.
But, like, at the end of the day, what guys don't understand is, like, most songs that are hits are songs that are, like, deep. Like, are songs that are, like, soulful to the person that made it. Like, are songs that... I don't know how to explain it, but, like, I'll use Calm Down, for example. Like, Rema, bro. Wherever... Not just anyone can do that. You get me? You get with Rema, don't go your way. As they pen that thing down, Ingo, they feel out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So everything, guys, if guys enter the studio just wanting to make hits, but they forget like the whole, actually putting their emotions into the music. So like once you start chasing the hits, you will now be wondering why I give them what's popping now. I gave them the sound that's in now. Like nah, like not like cause this guy bro used a mustard beat.
Yeah.
Most guys have expected him to go to like, fuck it, I don't know. Obviously, he doesn't produce for Kendrick, but like Boy Wonder or something like that. You get me?
But that's Drake's guy.
That's
You
Drake's
get me?
guy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, he doesn't produce for Kendrick,
Kendrick
but
guy
like
be Soundwave.
trying to like find a sound that's going now, or something like that. But he went to West Coast, like
Like
OG,
Green
like
Cash,
the
West
origins,
Coast,
like bro. So the thing is, guy, music is a spirit at the end of the day, but I don't know how to explain it. If you're creative, a musician, you understand that because, guy, all the songs that have gone, niggas need to be able to relate to it.
Yeah, real. Yeah, and to even add to that, like, because it matters a lot, even if it's a song that doesn't seem so meaningful, it's still like, because music is kind of vibrational, so there's an energy they put into the music. They felt something, and that's what people are connecting with. Yeah,
So like mainstream, when it comes to hip hop nowadays, guys are just trying to chase the hits, man.
I think I know someone that can also sell 400 right now. Playboy Kazi. If he drops right now,
What do you think?
he's giving 400.
I
500.
think he can do it high
Promise you.
200K, bro.
No, I'm telling you, he's
400,
dropping 400, bro.
I think he can do it
Pen
high
it down.
400.
I
Pen
think
it
it's
down.
harder now.
It's 2020.
400.
It's harder now, bro.
2020. He's
Bro.
not dropped since 2020.
Yeah.
Guys are feeling for his shit, bro.
400.
I promise you 400.
Nah, I
I
don't.
pro-
I
even
don't
maybe
agree
500,
with you.
bro.
I don't agree with you, man.
He can't do 400, bro.
I
400.
promise you, he's
He's
doing
not
400.
doing
I'm saying it now, bro.
He's
400.
not doing 400.
He's doing 400.
Whenever,
I like to see
whenever
that.
next Carti drops, we'll look at
We'll clip
it.
this
I'll
video.
promise
Yeah.
you, we'll clip
400.
this.
I want to
Why
just
does
check.
he
You guys
can't
should
do
continue. I'll check Utopia's first week streams.
Utopia. I think it was like 700, no?
Ethiopia, what's that?
Travis's last album, the one that
Oh,
dropped.
It was not 700,
yeah,
sorry.
sorry.
It was 400 or
496.
something, sorry.
496.
And that's Utopia, bro. That's Utopia, bro.
And
Bro, I
we have
promise
been
you.
waiting on Utopia for how many years?
We've been waiting for these niggas since 2020.
My
Yeah,
my
but, like,
point is
there's
Travis
Travis
is
and
bigger
there's
than
Cardi,
Carti,
man.
man.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
I promise
Yeah.
you. I promise. If he does it the way I think he's going to do it,
Let's see.
I think he's dropping
Let's
like
see.
400.
Unless he does a song like
Let's
Taylor
see.
Swift or something.
Yeah.
Let's
Come
see.
on, bro.
People like that song he did with that girl. What's her name? Camila.
Camila Cabello.
Yeah.
Do you guys like Kasi?
I love it. I love it.
I
bro.
fuck with Carti.
Yeah, I think some of his music I
fuck with
really
it.
like, but I think he's a weird guy though.
He's a weird guy, but
He's very strange.
his
Guy.
music is crazy.
You remember the whole Iggy stuff, man? That,
Bro,
I was
he's-
dying, man. These are the screenshots, his messages, the way it was text.
He's weird, bro.
Uzi can also do like 200.
Who?
The Uzi. He can do 200.
Uzi.
Uzi,
Right now?
yeah, Uzi
Yeah, he
could
can
do
do 200.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uzi could do 200.
Right
It's
now.
been a minute. It's been a
If-
minute.
Dude, what you be right now?
I feel like if he puts out 2 singles prior to the album that like hits,
Yeah, he
200,
could do
200
that.
isn't.
But he's
Right
been quiet
now.
for a minute though. Isn't he?
Yeah.
Right?
Right now.
I don't like if
If
he
he drops
dropped
that right now.
if he dropped out of the blue right now. I
With the
don't
silence
think
and
so.
everything.
Yeah.
No, you mean like if he just drops a surprise album?
No,
I mean
like
like a
just-
rollouts and everything now. Yeah,
Yeah, like if he
he
dropped
drops.
two-
Yeah, I can you
Two
can do
singles
200.
that,
Yeah.
yeah, he
He
could.
could. I don't.
But how about NBA YoungBoy being on house arrest?
Guys,
The
the
thing
YouTube,
with-
the
Dropping
YouTube
them,
artists.
we be dropping now.
But
Dropping
no, but
on
the
YouTube.
thing with YoungBoy is like
Uh-oh.
cause of like the industry politics that goes in regarding him in terms of like that.
Good point.
I don't know if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Also, Future can also drop.
That's
the future.
for sure.
I was gonna
For-
say that.
So
for
for-
sure.
Did
For
what's it called? We don't trust you get 400K.
Is it
Nah,
400?
that,
200K?
bro,
I think it was 200.
that was Metro.
Yeah, Metro
That
Future.
was- yeah.
That was Metro
It's
production.
joints,
Metro.
joints, yeah.
No, when
It's
Future
joints.
drops on his ones,
He's dropping a
it's
mixtape.
different.
He's dropping a
Yeah.
mixtape.
You
So.
get me?
So.
Like with his own, bro. It's your Jacob, his own guys.
Yeah.
Once he drops, it's different.
What are your thoughts on like oversaturation from like an artist?
I mean, so different artists have what works for them. So I
Mhm.
can't really talk about that because it's like some artists their piece to drop regularly. Some guys is to calm down. They're like purists. Like so, like someone I think 21 Loki can do up to like
Yeah,
But
21 can do.
he's
Yeah.
already- he has done the groundwork, man.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
I think he can
he's
do
actually
that.
actually has longevity or anything about it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's like
yeah.
He's
him.
been around for.
Once
Yeah,
he
it's
drops,
almost
look
10
at
years
Red
now.
Red
Red
Drum
Drum,
that
yeah,
bro
Red Drum.
started
Yeah.
like bro, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so like different artists have. 21, I don't think he drops like that.
Yeah, it doesn't drop like
But
So
he's
like-
already done the
But
work.
also, there's also
Yeah.
someone that will drop like Lil Baby. Lil Baby can come and drop one song with. Look at the Lil Baby and Send song
Central-
that started to
Central
go.
scene.
You get me? So it's
Yeah.
like there's some
Sense
artists that will drop
carry though.
regularly.
Yeah.
That one of it will go,
Yeah.
and then but there's some
And Baby
that
can do like
calm down.
100, 200.
I don't know if Baby can still do 200
Not right
now,
now, man. It's
man.
lost that-
I don't know
it's
if
lost
Baby
that
can
key,
still
man.
do 200.
I was saying
right
go
now.
now about Baby for the longest. I'm
Bro,
justified
guys
now.
are looking at me
I'm
like I'm
justified
crazy.
now,
Guys
bro.
thought I was
After
crazy.
so
I was
many
like, you
years.
guys are gonna get tired of this flow.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying, it, bro.
Dude.
I should not
Yeah.
Baby. I should not
400K
Baby.
is
Bro.
actually a crazy.
Isn't
Number,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
To which first week?
200K is crazy.
200K is crazy.
200K is crazy.
It's crazy.
Even
Bro,
100K is crazy.
100K is crazy
100K is crazy.
right now. So you know, shout
Guys
out
are trying to act
understand.
like Kendrick wasn't selling. He was like,
But
You
you-
can't
wow.
compare him to the
He
boy.
called-
But
he
you
called
can't
his name
compare him
because
to the
he's not
boy.
selling the same
But you can't
anymore.
compare to the boy.
Yeah. It's like-
Just saying.
But
He's
do
selling
you know?
though.
Do you know what? Now that you've mentioned Kendrick, do you know what? Like at least for me on the other side, I liked about this whole beef, right? Because with Kendrick, up until Not Like Us came out, right? I was in a position where it was like, sonically, I got what he was doing, if that makes sense, right? But I'm also the kind of person of like, I don't just want the substance. I want something that also has me moving, if
It's
that makes
also-
sense. Like something that like, from beginning to end, I basically just want to rap along with you, if that makes
Okay.
sense, right? And when Not Like Us came out, what I liked about it was art and hit meets like just at the right
Yeah.
place, if that makes sense.
And doesn't that
Right.
tell you
Your
something?
fan,
Like,
your
it was-
fan,
it was-
your fan.
Like that's what
He's
for
He's
me.
never dropped anything like that before.
That's the point I wanted to make, because it's like he did something new in that regards.
Yeah.
Because if we're talking like, I guess quote unquote club bangers,
Mhm.
not just hits, I can count the amount Kendrick has probably on like both hands. My
Yeah,
hand.
but they're
One hand,
massive
one
hits
hand.
though.
Huh?
But they're massive
No,
hits,
it's
though.
massive hits nonetheless.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
Be careful, man.
I mean, like, are you going club? Are you hearing Kendrick? Are you guys whining
Be
me?
careful,
Like,
man.
let's
Yeah,
be
but that's
real
not his
now.
bag,
But
and
no,
it's okay.
that's what I'm
Let's
saying.
be-
Like, it's not
it's
his
okay.
bag, but he's someone that's capable of that, but just for
Yeah.
whatever reason,
That's
hasn't
why it's even that song is
chosen.
even deeper. because it's letting you know, okay, I can do it. I choose not to.
Not that he chooses, bro. Come
It's
on, man.
his choice because
Not by
he's
choice, not by
prioritizing
choosing.
substance over like
But-
just like
The
fun
thing though,
That's just
to
his
hear,
thing.
with that point that you're making, what I also think about it is, you can make hits, but to make hits on a consistent basis for as long as maybe someone like Drake has,
oh yeah,
for example,
trust me, super
it's
talent. Bro.
it's very
Super talent.
hard. If that it's very very
But you
hard.
can't tell me
Drake-
you can't tell me all
Drake-
his hits have substance.
Drake is a hitmaker, man. I
Who
can't
cares
lie.
about substance, bro?
Yeah, but
What
that's
is
what I'm saying now.
substance
He's talking about mixing both. But you can't
just
mix
in,
them.
in
It's hard
terms
to
of
mix them.
it's
Exactly.
very hard to mix them on a very consistent basis,
Yeah.
like because
Drake can't
that's
even-
why someone like
Yeah, he has
someone
to-
like
he has to dumb it
Kendrick,
down.
right? Even though, and the reason why after like 2017, as time passed on, like I was just like, I've never been the greatest Kendrick fan, but between 2017 and 2022 was when he dropped, right?
2022.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2022 was when he dropped.
Yeah.
There was such a that's 5 years of
It's a long time, man.
yeah. And in as much as you get these artists are still people, they have to. But as a fan, as a consumer of your product, it's like I can't get very invested in that, if that makes sense, because you can just disappear again for however long.
Yeah,
Kendrick
that's
probably, even though they had been talking like, oh, there was meant to be an album to drop this year, we still haven't gotten the album, but like Kendrick probably
never
wouldn't outside of like that. Kendrick probably wouldn't have been that active this year if not for this whole ordeal with Drake.
I mean, he went on the record with
Why would he
Future
not
and
say?
Metro.
No, that's what I'm saying. Outside of that record, like if that makes sense. So
probably
like you
wouldn't
would have
have
had
been
that
active this
one
year.
song, and that would have been it this year.
But what you
Yeah.
guys? What
And
you
what
guys?
then?
Huh?
No, but like, are you happy like hearing like that
Okay,
infrequently from your
So,
artists?
so
like,
see the difference
if that
now.
makes sense.
For a consumer, someone who consumes like
Yeah.
music for the sake of like substance,
Yeah,
it wouldn't matter so much
really.
as someone who's just fun vibes. That one, you can get that every other day, man.
Mm.
But if you're talking about a song that impacts you emotionally, like maybe it's even something so close to you that it affects your life.
Mm.
Me personally, I have Kendrick songs that I can tell you that changed the way
Sure.
I view life. You get,
Mm.
and if it has that type of impact on you, it doesn't matter that they're not dropping every other day.
Mm.
I would like him to drop more frequently. Don't
Mm.
get me wrong.
So,
but
like, anyone want their favorite artist to drop more
yeah,
frequently,
everyone wants
like,
them to drop
than,
like frequently, man. But I would say it doesn't matter
But at
as
the end of
much.
the day,
But I think he wouldn't be as disrespected right now from like the Drake fans
Mm.
if he was dropping frequently.
But I think
his type of music requires time.
I don't think he requires 5 years, dog. That's just
5
my
years is a
opinion.
long time.
It's
I can't lie.
it's a
Yeah,
long
it's
time.
a long
That's
time.
why I was a big Kendrick guy, believe it or not. Like, I even used to hate Drake. But I realized, man, I can't.
You know, secondary was a different
No,
ass
like,
time.
bro, like, genuinely, I hated Drake. But, like,
Yeah.
I just realized, like, why am I hating on this guy that give, like, Future as well? All these guys that drop consistently, that's why I like. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like consistency. And, like, dropping consistently is harder because it's like the quality can also drop.
Yeah,
You get?
yeah. So
So there's a level of difficulty that you have to basically play with.
Yeah.
So that's why I appreciate guys like Drake, Future, all these guys. Young Thug when he was at his peak, when they drop frequently, but it's like the quality and you still like the music.
Just
You
drop
get
Well,
what
you
I'm
understand that's why Drake gets disrespected.
saying? Yeah, I know. I guess it, but it's just what it is. You
See
get?
finish.
His
What's you
music
guys'
is-
thoughts
his
on,
music
like-
is watered down.
What are you guys' thoughts on like hip hop in Nigeria and like where it is right now?
You take that, man.
Man.
I made one of the biggest
Ooh,
hip hop
man.
songs in Nigeria.
All right,
What
so
else
for,
Yeah.
for those that you know may or may not know, Trill, you did help produce for Odumodublvck.
Yeah.
So, was that an insight into like the hip hop scene in Nigeria for you? Like, what are your thoughts on that? Like, what was the experience like?
So, like, guys, Nige has a very, like, tight hip hop community. Like, guys, a lot of hip hop artists, if it's drill or if it's rap, like, guys have been doing this from time. So, I first met Odumodublvck, like, I first started fucking with his shit, like, before the whole Twitter beef thingy. Funny how beef is around, it's the pinnacle of everything, but
Oh, man.
before, like, the whole Twitter beef thing, like, I was fucking with his music. I think he dropped this projects with, like, I heard this stuff and the melodies was crazy. I'm going to find the name of the project. A mixtape. Like, OD has been dropping consistently. That's the thing about it. So, and the thing is, he never said he has the best bars. He just talks his mind on the records, man. And he loves, like, if you give him a good melody, bro, he'll cook with it. So, obviously, after I met Sense Native, went to Ghana. That was when we started working on Time and Chance. That's one of the mixtape.
Okay.
He dropped that in when was this?
Isn't that what happened
2021.
with him? So time and chance.
Yeah, Time and Chance. So like everything about him is like, bro, you talk his mind, personal shit. I think that's why you guys can. Like right now, he has the #1 song, Juju. It's going everywhere, man, everywhere. So the thing is, he's never said he has the best bars, but he doesn't have to make it hits. Look at cast, look at everything.
Yeah, but people
Different
feel
types
it.
of beats, like beats. What's seasoning, Declan Rice, bro. Like it will go just because of him. It's controversial. God says it's controversial. God says doesn't know what he's yanning, but it's a hit, man. Go out. If you enter outside, now with everyone they sing, you get me. So it's like meeting someone like that, learning his experiences, how he started everything, learning more about him. You start to like get to see this person in a different light. Trust me, whatever you guys think of OD from online, it's not how he is in person, man. This guy's like the realest, nicest guy you ever meet. You get me? Like he always shows love to every bro. He carries all these guys around, fly them in, flew these guys to London, man. Like recently, these are guys that haven't gone before. He did it, went on tour. Like, come on. So seeing him before that in Ghana, when we first landed in Ghana, we stayed up in the hotel. We made the Canarias and Kubalo. Like, bro, literally, like as we landed. So just seeing that kind of person, that kind of hunger. A lot of night hip hop artists, like some of them are like this. So the problem is some of them don't have the platform, they don't have the funding, they don't have this and this. That's where I can see once Native stepped in, like, thank God everything started going. You know what I'm saying?
Chance.
So time and chance. So you get me? So it's like there's a tight hip hop community in Nigeria. Some of these guys just don't have the right platforms. Because there's really, like, I could name a few rappers that are going, that like are doing crazy shit and are starting to pop up. But no, if they had, Victoria started rapping, man. You get me? Like, if they like guys started rapping or some Kendrick shit, man.
You remember myself?
You remember?
Yeah.
But I think why me personally, why I like Odumodu is because of the melodies that he has,
bro.
right? Because his rapping is not really I'm just talking from my opinion. It's also not like an elite level, but the melodies and how he uses his voice is what I like. And energy as well.
Yeah.
You get? So I feel like, even though, that's why I asked you the question, because I don't think a proper lyrical guy can blow a Nige without having those melodies that he has and what he has incorporated into it. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I think it's harder for rappers in Nige, because if you're just going on a pure lyrical thing and just rapping,
you need to also understand that Nigerians, most of these guys, they don't want to hear this rap. So these guys, they just
catch a vibe.
come back home, their boss, we don't shout on their head, they open up music, say, man, check this guy. Say, if I've heard it, sometimes let me see what here, man. Like, bro, that's why melodies, I think Odi has gotten the updates, he's gotten the formats. Melody is something that anyone, anywhere in the world, even if you don't know what he's saying, you can hum it, you can sing it, you can still, you get me? That's the biggest
That's
update.
that vibration.
That's the biggest update. Yeah.
So, like, you said that once you guys landed in Ghana, you produced Declan Rice and Kubala.
Yeah, man. We call it 2 songs.
So, what was that experience like? Like, give us, like, the
it was just
rundown
crazy, man. Like,
in terms of... Because I know there's some songs that are produced in minutes. Like, you and the artist are so in sync that 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and there are some that you have to work and refine on. So, like, what was that?
So, like, I already had a pack. So me and my guy John, co-producer with me, he sent me, like, the idea. So once OD heard Declan Rice, I was like, funny enough, I skipped the beats, so I just take it back. I was like, are you sure? He said, yeah. The thing. Started, I can do without that, because that's some real shit. Because he just dropped Picanto, right? And obviously, me, I didn't know what was going on, personal, but he started with that, I can do without that policy, I must follow with all my niggas are boy. Real shit, like, everything he's saying is real shit. Started rapping that thing, recorded it 2 seconds. Okay, not 2 seconds, obviously, but I just say 2 seconds. Like, was sharp. Recorded it sharp. Did a video, posted the snippets, went crazy. niggas, Buju knew all the lyrics, man. Like, I think that was the first person
That
I
shit
saw
was
that
crazy.
carried it
Yeah,
from
yeah,
that
yeah.
snippet. Then, this was after Sha, but that same day, Kubolo, bro, obviously, they like a high life type jam. He heard that melody, was like, bro, they go like, he was just following the melody, and I've not seen
I love
anyone do that
song,
before.
man. I love that song.
They go like, oh, me Kubolo. I don't want from, we're just following what the guitars were doing.
Crazy. Jam.
Then he posted that snippet too, went crazy. I'm like, bro, this guy's different, man. You get me? So, like, just seeing that experience, obviously, leaving the environment of like Lagos, Nigeria, and going to a different environment helps as well.
Yeah.
Because you won't create what you create. Like, I always recommend it to creatives. Like, sometimes you just need to like leave where you are, leave your comfort zone, leave wherever you are, and like just go to a different like environment to experience new things. So it's really nice.
So what's your process usually like when you're cooking up? Like, do you have like a certain type of mindset that you have, or do you just vibe it out? Like,
Man, so I don't think, man, that a process. I just be making whatever I feel like in the moment, like talks to me. So I like. So a lot of people send me loops. I listen to like some melodies, or I listen to like songs I'm liking. I'm like, wow, I just make something like this or better. So sometimes that's the mindset I go into cooking up. But me, I like to cook up in the studio. No most artists. That's why I like Wani Foxy. That I like to cook up in the studio with like artists, so that I ask them, what music I listen to, what music do you like, what has been on your playlist, da, 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 da. So I just go through it, get a couple ideas, and then just start cooking up from that. So
Yeah, he's a very, I'm not sure he knows, he's a very high vibrational guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you connect to people that way. It's like your good energy,
Yeah.
you feel it when you're in person with them.
yeah, man.
So it's easy for him to cook with people in person.
Because something I've picked up, just in terms of since we've been here, before we started recording and since we're recording, is the attention to detail you pay into like the music you observe, even the equipment we use, stuff like that. So like for you, especially in the beginning, you mentioned that you were in tech before you started like producing and stuff like that. So how did you like pivot into production? Like what took your interest there? Because I can tell it's something that you're very passionate about.
Yeah.
It's something that intrigues you as well. So what was that change?
So like I started producing like in high school. Shout out my guy Olu. He's a DJ now, man. He's a Yankee. He gave me FL Studio, or like, cause I was just seeing guys used to record. We used to smoke our laptops, like in hostel. And guys would be recording like proper songs, man. I was just intrigued about that shit. So, cause I used to drum in church, and it was like I was a problem child, man. I always used to. So back home, we used to have like this cupboard. So I just carry pencils, and I just start drumming on it. My mom would be saying I'm making noise.
Do you know what's
Damn.
so crazy? Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
When we're younger, a lot of the quote unquote problem children were drummers, if you notice.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
like it's
Everyone has said that's a thing, man.
yeah, no, it was dead as a thing. It was dead as a thing because I remember in primary school as well, like, because you used to have like an orchestra. And like they used to get quote unquote all the bad boys to just come and draw. So that you could be productive. Like
all those guys that used to talking their shit.
yes, your shirt is all buttoned or you button it wrong. Like they used to look so hickey hanger.
I was a Wala child, man. Don't worry. So I would just carry me to church, just put me on Saturday, just put me, say, teach them how to drum, man. From there I started drumming in church, then obviously from there my love for music like increased, just singing the choir and everything. Then I went to high school, boarding school, over some years. I met Olumide, taught me how, like, gave me FL. I learned myself. He didn't teach me how to use it. But I didn't ask him to teach me, you see. But yeah, he supposed to teach me, I for no stress. But yeah, I learned to myself, like, went home just fucking around. At first, I started by remaking, like, my favorite songs. So I was remaking Chief Keef songs, Love Sosa, 300, like, all those songs. I made Futures Honest, then I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna, like, try and do my stuff. So from there, just started cooking up. Then I started producing professionally when I was 18, 17. Then I produced for my guy, Fefe Fab.
Shout out Fab.
Yeah, shout out Fab, man. So from there, just started working with guys. I dropped the projects. They went on SoundCloud. When I dropped in Mauritius, they went on SoundCloud. I was like, man, what the fuck? Then I started, just working music. Obviously, when I finished uni, my parents were like, is it music you want to be doing there? So that's why I got a tech job. So I was like, man, don't waste my degree, you feel me? But man, it was a startup, so you know how Nigeria tech startups are.
Yeah.
I couldn't be there. So from there, I wanted to work in like something like more musical, like just around in the industry. So I worked at Bounce. Shout out everyone at Bounce. I don't know if you know Bounce Radio. Very good. Like from there, I met a lot of like nice people. Cause me, I like to network. I like to connect to guys. So from there, started, just working my own shit. Then I left, went to work at Native as an A&R, and yeah. So, but that tech, I told myself, no, I'm going back to tech, man. That's all right.
Damn.
I can't do tech. I don't have the patience for it.
For
It
me,
requires
I think
patience.
I've had this question in mind since like you were here. How did you come up with name Trill? Like what inspired that?
Bro,
See.
see, if I want to.
This is a very funny story. So Trill, I used to listen to this guy, Trill Sammy, back in high school. So obviously I got Trill from there.
Guy Fab.
So for the X for the Zone. This is very funny, man. You guys should laugh. Do you guys ever watch Zoro when you were growing up?
Yeah.
So I got Zero from there. Then I was like, I first was Trill Zero. Before I used to go by Coded Beats. I had a whole Hawkshare account, each factor. I had a whole Hawkshare account. Coded Beats, like that. If you go to Hawkshare, I search. Don't do that, dude. If you go there, you see like some of my old beats. But yeah, I was like, Coded Beats is rass, man. I was just sitting one time, I was like, man, what the fuck am I doing? Then I got Trill, then I was at Trill Zero for a point, but I didn't like how it was looking. Like, it just didn't look right. Then I was like, fuck it. And the Zoro came from Zero, so I just added X and E, so just because of finesse.
Vibes.
So,
I want to ask you guys, like, we'll go around.
Okay.
Top 5 producers. I don't see.
Nigerian. It's too wild to do the whole. Let's do Nige.
Crazy.
Let's do the world first.
Okay.
Yeah,
No.
so let's do the world first.
Alright.
So don't start with me, bro.
No, you do so.
Me?
Don't start with me.
You know, okay.
I'll
you
start.
can start.
We'll go like
I
this.
used to go like this.
Yeah, okay.
World
Top
though.
world. If we're doing like from the music I've listened to over the course of my life, I would say Kanye,
Easy.
Dre, Metro. This is where it gets dicey. So like, are we doing like strictly producers? Or are we doing like, okay, I've mentioned Kanye, but like Kanye obviously is the exception, but
As long as it produces.
as long as they produce, okay. Who else would I say?
Some artist producers too. Put them in.
When I was younger, DJ Khaled as well. Like, no, what? No, like what? Nah,
I feel like that guy is a different kind of producer.
no, cause like, how do I put it? I take my life. I take my life. I look at my life in stages, right? So like, if you made an impact, then chill, fuck off. You know?
So I can't believe he said DJ Khaled. God did.
Nah. Nah.
All respect to DJ Khaled though.
Yeah, man, shout out the nigga.
But once I've thought you mention him, I can't
The
like.
guy didn't really do much for me, man. So I didn't really influence me.
That guy's an A&R, bro. Yeah, they glorified A&R, bro.
Nah. And then for me, just like in terms of even though I know we're going to do like Nigeria later on, but like just in terms of growing up as well, Don Jazzy. I would say like that's mine. What about you?
Yeah, so Kanye,
Yeah.
Metro.
Yeah.
We're going to do Nigeria later on now.
Yeah.
So
But
like,
if any Nigeria is probably a top 5. you can say Nigeria.
SARS,
Okay.
44 dB. Yeah. And
44.
Kanye, Metro, SARS, 44. What else has really been? It's actually tough, man, when I think about
pretty
it.
tough,
Because I've
yeah.
heard a lot of music and I'm just trying to pick someone that like just stands out and be like, I think Timberland actually.
Ooh.
Word.
Forget
Word.
Khalid. Put him in.
Yeah, bro. You know,
Timberland, man.
yeah, people you could have mentioned.
No, forget Khalid, man.
Fuck.
Yeah.
J Dilla too, man.
Yeah.
Damn. There are loads actually.
There's so many, man.
I'm just thinking of guys that just influence and Timberland, bro. What Timberland used to make Pharrell. Oh god. Negro. It's a lot, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. But then I think I was just listening to like Bobby V. Like I was okay, I've been in this old 2000s bag and I'm like, these guys were cooking, man.
Yeah, man.
And they didn't have the tools we had now. So it's like they were cooking.
They were
like,
proper students of the game.
But
So, man.
it's so crazy because, like, for me, I would say music from like the 2000s. I would say maybe like mid 2010s, predominantly across all genres. That's what I listen to. Well, guys always get on me because it's like it's not recent, but for me, it's just like
it's just
me,
trust me, like, bro, what SARS was doing then. This guy made Ashimakwe. He made the song with Reminisce and Wale. Bro, like, SARS was on a roll.
Yeah, even that one with Whiskey.
Bro, Samba, Beats of Life.
Samba, bro, that beat was insane to me back then. That was insane to me.
And then, since used to go, like, then, oh my god, I don't know if you guys remember this guy, Quadratic Beats. He used to produce for, like, everyone in high school then. I would put him there just because that guy showed love to guys, like, upper coming guys. So,
there's still some impact
Sammy
there
Busy,
because you
everyone. Do you remember that auntie Dupe? She dancing
but
she got to move again because she's feeling bro. Don't worry, like see, so I think just what I was listening to then, I'll add that nigga, just honorable mention.
I don't know. Sick. God damn it. I'll say based on like impact I think they had on music, the different generations. Kanye, Pharrell, well, Nerd, just put it there. Yeah. Timberland, add that in there. For new school, they're just putting Metro. And one more?
Yeah, one more. That's 4.
One more. I'll say I'll put in SARS. Man. Yeah, I'll put in SARS.
I'm so curious to know what's you.
Me?
Yes.
Representation.
I'm not going to see the names that you said because obviously Kanye is good, but I'll say obviously Metro, Wheezy, yeah,
I hear that.
Wheezy, because it's funny because I think from what's in Slam Season 1, Young Thug.
Yeah.
That's when I first heard him, and like he was not like as big, but I can hear this nigga, I can see him blowing.
Bro.
So yeah, Wheezy, London as well. London is also another guy.
Which
not
one?
on the beat, not on track.
Okay.
That's another guy. Pure is insane. Guy, I just feel like, this guy,
Yeah, that PC Pampa snippets.
bro, till today, bro.
Till
Till today.
He's one of those guys who just has his bag.
He has his bag, man.
Yeah.
He has his fucking
And he's doing
bag.
it as an artist, so
He's also fucking good as well.
Respect.
My last one, obviously Boy Wonder, man. Like, goats.
I hear that.
His track record is insane.
It's so
Yeah,
much.
then we should go back to No ID.
Like, bro, like, yeah. Those are my guys, to be honest.
Fair.
But Nige is...
Nige, man. Yeah, there's a lot of fire guys in Nige. I can't lie to you, man. But it's too tough. I didn't want to mention because it's just so many fire producers.
SARS.
SARS, man. But SARS. bring the blueprints, man.
He's
That
a
guy.
blueprints, man.
And it's always the fact that it's still relevant now. Like
Mm.
he's still making the bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But if we're just to mention, Don Jazzy has to.
Yeah.
Don Jazzy led an
Jazzy.
era.
Guy,
He led
guy,
an era.
fucking
Don
good,
Jazzy
man.
had my childhood,
Bro, like, bro.
like this,
Everybody's
bro.
childhood.
In the palm of his
Jazzy
hands, man.
was man. He is still
He's
good.
still.
Man.
Yeah.
You guys the
Okay.
boss, man. That's just what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, senior man.
It's some mafia shit.
Jazzy holds that down.
Nah,
It was the time Sam Clef was P, man.
Yeah.
That guy's crazy right now. I don't know what he's doing on
Yeah,
Twitter,
he
man.
tweaking, bro. He tweaking.
Yeah,
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 he's
Like,
tweaking. He's tweaking.
let's
Guys
focus on the
tweaking,
arts.
Oh my
Let's focus on it. If it's based on arts, guy, I love Drake, man. I love me some Drake.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I think he's a
Fair
bitch
enough.
though, but like,
Fair enough.
but
Fair
like,
enough.
I-
I can understand.
guys
it.
think I hate
I
Drake.
can understand.
Like,
Listen,
nah,
just
I
accept
do not
this.
hate. I
Accept
hate
this, accept
the
this.
man.
You hate Drake the man,
I
but
love-
not Drake,
I
not
love
Drake the
artist.
artist.
Yeah, I love
Fair
the
enough.
artist. Yo,
Fair
It's
enough.
not about artists here. You know, there was this, like, I think that's a point, especially in rap or hip hop, whatever. Guys were saying that guys can't even rap anymore. It's the producers that are carrying the rappers. I don't know if you guys are still saying it now anyway. But what are you guys' takes on that? Like, do you agree with.
I mean, producers have always been the backbone, so
bro.
Mm,
You know that thing they always say about like
like.
traditional relationships, how what people say, by the way.
Well, I don't know what
The
people
man is
say about
the man is
traditional
the head, the
relationships.
woman
Yeah.
is the neck.
Yeah.
Like you can't have one without the other.
Although,
mm-hmm.
Except you're like you.
I didn't want to let him cook. I did not want to let him cook. I did not want to let him cook.
Let me cook.
I don't want this guy to
Let
cook,
me
man.
this fucking guy,
Bro.
Yeah.
This
I did not
fucking
want
guy.
him to cook.
Scrap that.
I did not want him to
Scrap that. Okay, yeah.
I
But
knew
like,
nothing good could come out of that.
oh my god.
I do probably.
Guy, from the moment,
Arisa, why did you let me say that?
guy from the moment,
Hey, man, why you let me say that, bro?
guy, he went, guy. Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
I get the point you're trying to
But
make.
yeah. So like you need
But
you need both, but like obviously because typically the recording artist is the one that goes out there, they're basically doing all the promotion, the shows.
yeah.
It seems like they should carry the praise, but you would not exist without that producer.
It's just a synergy P, man.
Bro, yeah, it's like it works together. You,
Once
you
find
can't
the
say
producer, just hold him tight.
It's
Like,
Man.
synergy because I feel at the end of the day, right, the producer, because unless you're making music to just keep for yourself, your producer is the one that will know the sound your audience is
Yeah.
going to receive.
yeah,
So you could be the best rapper, the best, artist if the beats, if the production, isn't right on your song. Because, there was a tweet I saw a couple of years ago now, for example, now, Jay-Z's been good for time, right?
yeah.
But once he linked with Kanye, it took him to another
Yeah, leveled up.
stratosphere, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it's a synergy thing, but I feel like you're capped as an artist if your production isn't right.
Cool. Sorry, just had to put
bro,
You
this
know
feels
what?
deja vu,
Just has to put
man.
that.
You know
I
what?
can't lie.
Just
It just feels like deja vu. I feel
Right
like
now?
I
Why?
feel like that
We've
Jay-Z, Kanye,
Yeah.
and him saying I don't know. It just feels like I've experienced this
You've
before.
experienced
Fair
it,
enough.
fair enough.
Yeah, 'cause I agree with that production piece because I feel like there's some, like Nas, for example, people say it's about Nas, like Nas is like lyrically one of the best ever, but his beat selection has not been the best over the years.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think it goes hand in hand. I want to ask you guys a question as well, like, do you feel like an artist should only have one, or should he have several? You get-
So, I mean,
Like
obviously,
one his main guy, or should he have like several main guys? You get what I'm
so
saying?
it's like Ashake is a perfect example. Like, see where Magic Six took him to.
Man.
Very good, very beautiful. But like himself knows that he still needs to tap into to other sounds, so prime sounds. And there's no problem with that at all. But you just need to have that one person that understands your sound.
Yeah.
So I know that once you're done with the other guys, you should come back home.
Mhm.
It's like having a side chick.
Yeah, hey.
As long as you know where home is.
Exactly. Yeah. As long as you know
But
where
that-
home is.
As long as you know
That was
where
real.
home
That
is.
was real. Is that what you're on?
Fuck that, yeah. As long as you know it. But fair enough, I agree with you because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't, obviously, if you use one producer for life, It'll be boxing. It's
Yeah,
not. There's no
let me
how.
see,
There's no
let me
how.
see.
You also need to allow the other the producer grow by working with other artists.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You get me?
facts,
So it's
facts.
like it's just a whole. It's like Lagos, man. You go knock this person, babe.
Jesus
She come back
Christ.
to your main babe. That's just what it is.
Jesus
And
Christ.
she goes to the other artist. Like, bro,
Jesus
it's just what it
Christ.
is.
I mean, he's not
But
wrong.
I don't-
but
that's-
Jesus
that's
Christ.
what- that's what people do.
That's what guys do.
That's
Like,
what we do.
he hasn't lied, but
It's
Lying
community.
to
It's
us.
community. It's
Which
community.
one's my camera? That's not what we
It's
do.
community. We don't do. We don't
When
condone
We don't
all
do
of
that
like,
here.
you
We don't
know
do
you
that
do.
We
here.
don't do that, but it's just what it is.
Respectable
It's just
black
what it
men.
is. You need to let
Yeah.
the other
Yeah,
person
black men
grow,
don't cheese.
We
but you
don't
know
do
who
that.
your main producer is. So yeah, it's calm with that.
Yeah, me, I'll just say people should do what works for them. To be fair,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
I would always
that was-
advise-
like,
I
bro,
would always
Super Vita
advise
and Gabsy,
exploring.
man.
yeah, see,
Bro.
like imagine telling
Like
them
you
that
you have that Wiz and Sars, Mel Gabsy.
Wiz
you
and
feel me?
P2J too.
Like, bro, Wiz P2J, exactly.
Yeah.
Wiz can
Can you see how he has
P2J.
two that get his sound? Yeah,
Fair enough.
this is fair.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, explore, man.
Polyamory.
I think for me as well, I also just wanted to
God
know
damn.
that, being in the industry, right? What's it like in terms of politics? Because, we've spoken about the whole artist and all of that, but there's something else that goes into music. You're dealing with music labels, you're dealing with, outside of the artist. Do you get what I mean? Like, what is the politicking in that space like? And can you
Yeah.
also maybe vaguely like share some of your experiences with that?
One thing I'll just say, like, no one industry is normal, and you get why. Like,
Yeah, man.
it's a crazy business. Like, it's
The powers that be.
it's not even nothing. It's just crazy. It's just like it's like you said, it's politics, man. Because they are the gatekeepers. There's one person that is vexed. You didn't do this thing for you, so he wants to cut you off for all the opportunities you have. Like, it's just petty things that the guys are investing in you and want to take your whole life. You get why a certain artist changed his name now. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, just things they saw. So it's like, to talk about it, we go need like 3 episodes. I feel like, but like, it's just very, very long. Like, there's always stuff happening every day. You can't have a rosy experience. Like, if it's not someone trying to offer you a deal that will take your whole everything, 100% of everything, bro. One of my guys, I saw him, he was shooting yesterday. He signed a 9-year deal. A rubbish 90 day, bro.
Guy.
This was 2014.
Bruh.
Like,
So it just
9
came out
year
last
deal.
year.
They're
Guy.
sending them Chelsea contracts.
Yeah,
bro.
Do you know what's so crazy? Because as he was saying this, I don't know if you guys ever saw that clip of Ross, the British artist, right? And he was like,
I saw
he signed a
that.
23
Bro.
album.
I saw
Bro,
that.
23
I saw
albums,
that.
bro.
I saw that.
Yeah, because the person interviewing
You
him
even
couldn't believe it. He
advised
said
him.
23 albums, 23 albums.
Like, bro.
So it was like,
How many people do you know have 23 albums?
Yeah.
You just imagine now what's happening in Nigeria where one guy will just get money, go say, I want to label, I'll change your life, I'll give you a house. As you sign, you're not going to see one clause, you'll say, for the next 15 years, you know, feel sign with another person, you know, go collect money, you know, go, bro, like,
Yeah, it's
there's
messed up,
some
man.
shitty contracts flying around. But the thing is, guys are hungry.
Yeah.
Guys will just see figures and want to sign, which is sad.
And the guys that have money
Like-
know this and they want to take advantage of it.
It's just,
it's predatory.
yes.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
being independent
guess
is never
maybe-
better.
Sorry.
Being independent is tough.
It's also fucking tough.
Yeah.
Guy,
Yeah,
it's
you
like-
need
You need a label, man.
you need
a label.
support.
You need a
You
team.
need that
You need-
support,
You need a
man.
label,
funding.
man. You need
You
funding.
need it. You need it, bro.
Nowadays it's rare to see any organic artist.
Mm.
Like, everything is pushed by someone, something. You will be surprised the amount of songs that I think, oh wow, this thing just started blowing. You don't know how much they've paid one influencer or micro
Yeah,
influencers.
man. Yeah.
To
Like,
push the sound.
I mean, especially because
Some songs go organically.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But some, for a normal guy, they go just think, say, they're seeing it on TikTok everywhere. They're like, wow,
Yeah, took-
man, people are carrying this thing. Them say they go post, like, that's influencing. You get me? But they don't, they've paid guys to actually ginger that thing and ads. You get one ad where they say every time I post Snapchats now. Maybe you guys have seen it too, but
good chance, man.
but it's that's why you need funding.
Yeah,
Because
you
Snap
need
ads
Money,
are expensive.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to
To
be
pay-
in people's faces.
Do you know how much
man.
influencers are calling?
Mm.
Bro, that's how all of them are up.
Yeah, up right
Yeah.
now.
Me say I go free producing, do influencing. Like,
For real. Damn.
It's crazy. You need funding. There's no how.
Yeah, you do.
That's why
man.
guys will sign rubbish contracts. Because some of them in their mind will be like, oh, okay, if I just ginger music, I can leave early or something. But they don't know that I just tied down. Like,
Yeah.
it's doggy dog.
Yeah,
For real. It's
and
doggy
also
dog, bro.
like there's relationships that you could benefit from for people who have already been in the industry. And
Yeah. For sure.
sometimes the relationship might even mean more than the money that you might pump
Because you can get gigs and shit from
bro,
there. You feel me?
just
So-
like that. Yeah.
No,
so
that's true.
if you get someone that's well connected, usually the
true.
labels, that's the advantage you get.
But it's still tough being independent.
Yeah.
Me, I'm
bro.
independent. And I know how tough it is.
Yeah.
Me, I want to job
So
music
easy,
now.
man.
But I know if
Yeah.
you job music because there's so many on ground.
You guys calculates, man. You guys
You get me?
calculates. Yeah.
Like, so you just need. That's why, guys. I can never blame anyone having a side job because that's why, like, some artists still work. Like,
Yeah, man.
they go still trap, whatever they do, they go still do they go still bomb just to, like, support the music. Because in this, you need to pay the DJs, you need to pay everyone, and it's not even like a paying thing. It's just like appreciate, like, how far. If you're in a club now, you want to hear music, you just gotta show them love now, like so.
Yeah.
And it's just what it is, like it's just what it is, like.
Man. So many news too, man.
But this thing you said, you brought up Mofe as well in terms of like connections and stuff like that. So on your end as well, have you ever found yourself maybe like doing work either for free, just based on the prospective connection, or
For sure.
100%.
as well, what's it like being in those situations where maybe you're trying to, I guess, stack up goodwill, so it's like the person says they will pay, but it's not as per pay now, like later, and then the person is not owing you money at the end. Like, what's that experience like, and how?
I think they be fucking producers over, man.
Yeah.
Normally.
I'm telling you, the most disrespected guys right now, producers, man.
Yeah. Always been, bro.
Yeah, like I don't want to talk much about it, but like for sure, like obviously you get people they owe me, like, and it just is what it is. Like it just bounces up. Like it's no how. Even your guy will owe you, like, because it's like it's a, like shit is tough for upcoming artists. Okay, that's why some of them are doing for free, some of them are still billing. But like producers are just fucked over so bad.
Yeah, it's such a shame.
Like they won't pay you, they won't offer you splits. Like they just want to have the song. When you ask for splits, it's like you're the bad guy.
Bro.
Bro, you get one
have to
artist
stand on business.
years back, man, years back. The guy was crying for me because I asked for splits. I didn't even bill him.
Imagine that.
Bro, I was asking for what I deserve, like what
Yeah.
I need. I didn't ask for anything outrageous. Just offer. I didn't ask you for bread. You didn't spend anything on me. Just give me splits to the song. Get a Paris say, bro, thought I'd do music for the love of music. I'm like, bro, meanwhile, you want
Love
to
of
get music.
music,
They use love chop.
You get
Guys, see, you go see funny things, man. Don't
Yeah,
worry. You go
it's
see
weird,
very
man.
funny things.
But that must be very like, especially
It's tiring.
yeah.
It's tiring. It's exhausting.
Yeah, that's what I was about
You
to
know-
say.
you
That
know,
must
like-
be exhausting, especially for someone like you said, you're independent. So a lot of all this shit is on your shoulders as well. So
I have
what?
to eat. I dey feed family. I don't have kids though, but I dey feed family. Family is me. But I dey take care of people back home.
Yeah.
Like I'm just mainly like I have a life too.
Yeah.
So you can't expect me to be doing. Me, I'm a nice guy. That's the sad thing about it. But the music, you can't be nice.
Yeah, you have to stand on
You have to
business.
stand on
so, yeah.
business.
I used to see, like, when guys are in, like, studio sessions, like, they're like babes at the back, right? How does that work? How does that even, like, do you just text them and be like, oh, pull up?
I know about that. I've never been in a session with that,
Yeah.
But as you pay that
I get the
kind of
clues,
thing
though.
happen, it's just like, it's just like, I don't know. It's just maybe they're around. They want to like just see the recording process. Some people is interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Was it, like, distracting for you?
if they're making noise, of course. I mean, at the part for the sessions, so I know bro, if I want to record, I'll just say recording. If you talk, I will just give him one eye. You can know say me shut up. I don't feel like, Cause like me, I don't play like the studio is like my holy like it's like my sanctuary.
craft,
So I don't play with my craft at all.
I feel that, man. Yeah, but
That's why I won't invite just anyone to sessions.
yeah.
I can't. Me, if it's the artist, man, I'll never invite. What do they need 4 people in the studio for?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like the vibe.
Some people
just
like
having beefs and
just
stuff.
having beefs,
Yeah.
Sometimes
Some guys,
that's
their
their
inspiration.
muse. Ah,
Yeah.
50
that's
bad bitches in the back. Real shit.
That's the inspo.
Fair
That's
enough.
the inspo.
enough.
Bro. So
Fair enough.
that's on the artist. I
And
mean,
beefs like the
it depends on
Chris.
the artist. I can tolerate it, for the song.
Yeah.
But if the music is not making sense, I ain't gonna bring 5 babes in the back. I will pay for you. I can't lie to you.
Crying.
Yeah, so what if I bring beefs for like your session?
Is the music making sense?
Yeah, no, they'll just come and give you vibes. You
What's
just cook
vibes?
up. I don't
No,
know.
you're not be
now,
rubbing
yeah.
your shoulder as you're cooking.
For
now.
what?
Yeah, do you reckon?
That will annoy me more.
I feel like
I'm trying to find the melody and beg the touch me for
Just
there.
the
Yeah.
melody,
Ah.
you understand?
this is
I would just plug a laptop, they produce.
this is also something I even wanted to ask. Have you been in a situation where like you've done the beats and now the artist is recording, right? And like they're just not giving? And like how do you handle like that situation?
So
Like, how,
I try
how
my
do you yarn
best.
them?
I try my best. That's why I don't work with just anyone. Man. I try my best to songwrite as well. If I feel like that melody is not going, I'll tell you that if I think maybe you should just try something else. Or you hear me? I just try my best to avoid situations like that, but not just working with anyone.
Fair enough.
If I'm studio with you, I think you're fired. That's just what it is.
Fair enough.
So I won't put myself in that situation because I can't hide my facial reactions. If the guy's recording nonsense, well, he will know he's recording nonsense. You feel me? I can't, man.
What are your best albums this year?
Albums
listening
or
to-
projects or anything.
Any projects, anything? Like,
I have to check this thing for it.
what have you guys
I've been
been listening
listening to. Wait, let me off these glasses. I'll take glasses. I've been listening to Cash Guy. I don't know if
Cash Cobain, yeah.
Cash Cobain. He dropped a nice
Sleazy Summer.
Yeah. Cash coming. What else? I listened to some gospel actually. That's nice. Arthur Amo, Case. My guy dropped the project Love and Loss. My own projects are released. I've listened to that a lot. Who else? Is your cool? Obviously, Lungu Boy. With
Yeah,
me. Damn.
So mostly like Afrobeats.
Yeah,
stuff.
some house shit too. This guy, Kind Music, Adam Ports. Like my shit is wild, man.
Diverse.
Diverse.
Mhm.
Because that's what I just gave inspiration from.
Mofe, what about you?
Yeah, he's bro.
Yeah,
Bro.
album of the year.
I don't
No cap.
Yeah, he's the
Hello.
albums.
Is that how that shit is
He's
pronounced?
breakfast.
That was his.
He's
His.
his.
His. That's
His.
his.
Oh my god. I hate Igbo guys. Why Igbo guys like
No,
this, bro?
Fair enough.
We are
Rough.
listening. Guy, crazy.
Yeah, the listening part.
Oh,
Yeah, he
Lazarus,
mentioned
If you guys
Did he
hit
say
on
he
the
was
album,
Hebrew or some shit?
Yeah, Greek.
The Greek,
Yeah.
no.
Greek, yeah, means
say Hebrew.
means number one or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty sick,
Lazarus.
bro.
Guy,
Lazarus.
this
Yeah,
album is
right,
for
money.
someone that we don't receive money. Or are seeing block, 1 or 2 block. So it's like, bro, Kola, I dey find money. Like saying Shazam. God. If I hear that thing outside, you always do it to
Yeah,
just
I
change
swear.
money. It just a good.
I
It
don't
just a
know.
good.
See, I respect every producer that worked on that, and I'm sure Rema too had a hand in directing which way to go.
And it's
but
different. Like
the way they mixed, like I don't know how they had some very foreign sounds in there,
no,
but it was
it's-
still very Afro.
So what it was, it just like I said before, this whole thing is like when you make an album, you have to push yourself
Yeah,
to whatever inspires you to do the album in the first place. You can't just say you want to make an album for album's sake or for. Obviously, guys are doing it to get out of their deals because they would have had like obligations. But at least, even if it's that, like, still push yourself. Still say that whatever is inspiring me to do this album, I'm putting my all in it. I'm getting the right producers. I'm making sure that this means something to me firstly. Then before anything else.
Yeah,
Not just saying
100%.
you want to do an album without the proper arrangements, without proper, thoughts about it. Some guys are dropping now is mixtapes or they'll call it album.
Yeah, just
You feel me? An
put a
album,
couple of songs
an
together.
album,
and
it
say,
used to be so sacred. Like,
Yeah.
if you're dropping an album, you're dropping, it's a monumental thing in your life as an artist.
Mhm.
You get me? Because
what Kendrick does.
You have to think about it. It's like,
DTM.
let's say you're a sculpture, whatever stuff you're making. Like an album is like your sculpture. It's like your fucking. It's like your Mona Lisa. You get me? You need to make sure it's
It takes
beautiful
time. Yeah.
from the top to the bottom. It's telling a story. If it's growth, if it's how far you've pushed yourself, it's telling that story the right way.
But do you feel like it's harder now because,
It's harder
It's so
because of the
easy.
deals.
and I feel like it's also, I'm not in the industry, but I feel like because it's so easy to record now, because you have so many songs to choose from, and you might think obviously it's your own, it's your own
That's-
like
That's
it's your own
why.
art, so it's hard to choose
That's why niggas have
10,
like
20,
A&Rs.
12 songs.
You get
Yes.
me? Like that's what, bro. Back then, there's this hip hop documentary on Netflix, bro. Start of Def Jam and everything. Watch it. See how these guys worked on their albums and rolled it out. Like the rollout from the rollout, everything. It's like it's a piece of you.
Yeah,
So
man.
you won't just drop it half-ass. Obviously now niggas are dropping it half-ass because of how easy it is to record.
Yeah.
But bro, if it's about your growth, nowadays the easiest thing is to like just drop anything as intro, drop anything. You niggas just do the 10, 12 track this thing format. But sometimes like you need to actually just sit down and just as an artist, you need to just sit down. Why am I doing this? How did I start? Where was I 2 years ago? Where was I 4 years ago? Where was I when I conceived this idea? From the name to everything to your rollout, everything needs to be properly like thought through. So like it's just me, man. I'm just a student of the game, so I pay attention to these things, man, and I can't
Yeah,
help
man.
it. Like
Mm.
sometimes I want to like forget,
man.
like not think about it that deep, but I just
Yeah.
can't help it. You feel
I
me?
respect that, man.
But in terms of RL's album, which one is better to you guys?
Who?
In terms of RL stuff.
It's hard to compare them,
Ah, man, both of them are fire.
They're on
man.
like different
But
parts.
I think the one that touch, it's tough, man. I can't lie. Both of them are really fire.
they're so good, man.
Both of them are really. But I think
Which one have you played more?
I think Iris or Thames.
Same. I think it's.
I couldn't say it.
It's hard because
Of course, it'll be one of them. Like,
no. Like Wickedness, like there are some songs that stand out to me
Yeah.
on each of them that
Burning
have been on
Wickedness.
repeat for me.
Come
So
on,
it's
man.
like,
Yeah.
God.
It's hard to say, man.
I think
can't
I'll go
lie.
with no. Because of where I was when I first said RSP,
Oh yeah.
they missed to
Yeah, in the studio. Yeah, that. The
Ah,
impact,
I think it had more of an impact then.
Yeah.
I think I would go with Ira.
Facts.
I
Facts.
think I played
facts.
RL's one more.
It's
Yeah,
'cause
shout out
of
Thames
that.
over.
Yeah, the way we
listened
Just because
to
of that,
it,
the
we were
way
in
we
the
listened to
studio.
it, like it was. I'll go with Iris.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, man. Great project.
The women
Well, I
are
think
showing-
I'll-
the women
I'll-
are showing
I'll-
off.
Oh yeah, they are.
The
Man.
women are
Like,
showing off still.
Tim's.
Yeah,
I
they
think
killing
it
it,
had.
man.
I think it had too many songs. I think four
Yeah.
less songs.
Yeah,
Perfect,
that's my
maybe
opinion.
even
on
3
that.
less songs.
Yeah.
They were all good though, but like I feel like it would have been a stronger project.
because we have to round over, I just wanted to ask this last question
mhm.
because we've sort of touched on album length, right?
Mhm.
And for me personally, I'm a believer that I'm not saying this is a hard fast rule, but I'm a believer that more times than not, an album that I will appreciate usually is in and around 13 songs. More times than not. It can be shorter, but once it starts reaching like 19, 20, it's too much work for
But do
me.
you know why?
Why?
We have shorter attention span as a
Oh, sorry,
generation,
sorry,
man.
yeah.
Come on, man.
Because then,
I know you.
Yeah, we have
niggas
very
would, like,
short
drop
attention
Wu-Tang,
span.
like when Wu-Tang
Back
drop,
then,
niggas
guys
listen
were
to everything
dropping
on tape. Like it was just
long
it's
ass
just,
projects.
the advancements and everything, man.
Yeah.
It's just
But
me,
like-
myself, I feel that same way.
The media we consume now is all short, man.
But sometimes
Like,
you just have to just go through it. Sometimes it's actually a stretch.
It's
But
yeah.
you know
It
what, you know
is,
what
it is.
But you know what it is like, living in an era where everybody wants to get their opinion out.
yeah.
quick,
Sharp.
Yeah.
So when it drops Friday, maybe it drops like 5 a.m.
Niggas will rush.
Guys want
Guy, 8
but-
o'clock in the morning,
Yeah,
opinions are out.
Enough time has passed.
Yeah, exactly. Enough time has
Has
passed.
passed.
It makes you stay with you for like a month or two
But that's what
before you make your opinion.
the times it's gonna start reducing just because of attention span.
Yeah, it's reduced, man.
And just
1
'cause
minute
of
songs
guys-
I'll be RP now. Guy, everyone wants, and there's so much we're consuming on the internet
So much,
that you're even feeling like, okay, yeah, this is too much. It should be shorter. Like,
yeah.
man,
Yeah.
you just want it to go quick.
Yeah, because for me as well, like, how do I put it? If, let's say, the album is, let me just use 20 songs, right? Songs 1 to like 7, fire, you know, I'm engaged, all of that. Then from like song 8 to 13, it's a bit weaker tracks, let's put it like that.
Yeah.
Even if it picks up from song 14, I'm so disengaged after that 5.
For you, man.
And I'm also one of those people, I don't, you guys let me know, but I'm one of those people that listens to albums in the order in which they came in.
Yeah.
I know people that apparently just play it on
Psychopaths.
shuffle first.
I know
No,
you
no.
said
Depending on
Like-
the artist, I will shuffle, guy. I know
First
some people
listen,
don't have. They
First
don't have.
listen, you
First
shuffle.
you shuffle.
There's
Wait,
specific
sis,
artists that I know you're not
Wait,
going to
sis,
give me
sis.
anything.
People shuffle albums, like projects or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people do that.
Like first,
You're psychopaths, bro.
Oh.
So what's the point in arranging?
Yeah.
I'm like, God, they literally arranged it for
Arranged
you.
it
Why?
for you.
If I already know your P and I know you don't.
What does that mean, bro?
No. See, let me explain. There's artists I know they don't. I can tell they don't take music as serious as certain other artists. Like I know that people that are really intentional of how they place their songs, and I'll see. I'll listen more
So-
often than not. I listen to songs chronologically, but like if I know you're anyhow artist, I will skip.
I can
will
understand
just
that for a
shuffle your P.
mixtape.
Yeah,
LP
so
or
like
something.
mixtapes and stuff. Yeah,
But
that's
for an
what I mean.
album,
Yeah, for mixtapes and like,
An
if I-
album,
and I know
will you
you're
shuffle an
on serious-
album?
Nah,
No.
guy. When I found out people shuffle
Zero.
albums, I became scared.
Zero.
man.
There's
I
no
was
top
like,
album you can.
what's
tell
the
me
point
that
in
I
arranging?
shuffle.
Maybe just they put out for Apple Music
Yeah,
like that. Maybe
anyhow.
everyone, whoever I want listen
And
to,
I
am,
like
they
that
listen
thing
to
some
am.
artists started doing, even though at first I wasn't a fan, where it's like you just hide the features. So like,
Oh, fair.
so because if you have a big name, what more people
They'll skip and just go down
to,
to
and it's like,
yeah.
no,
There are
that's
some
not.
albums like the songs go like
They flow into each
they
other,
flow into
yeah.
each other.
Yeah,
Transitions.
100%.
me see the
Rema has
transitions.
done it on two
Yeah.
albums.
Guy, do you know what's even
Even that
crazy?
Metro album,
For anyone that actually paid attention to that Sansi project, the Subaru Boys, he had insane transitions all through. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Like,
The thing is,
Even
imagine
the
putting
commentary.
orders in a person go shuffle.
yeah,
They go wonder why this sound they start, why this thing they start like this. They don't know what they saw before.
Nah, man.
I don't like that, man. I can't lie, man. Like at least respect the artists
Respect
and
the
just
artists, yeah,
listen
do
to it, how they arrange it.
Well, true, so you're dropping, one last thing, you're dropping soon.
Yeah.
So
I'm
how you
supposed to
feeling
drop
about it? Like,
DC2.
what's
Yeah.
the sound? What sound are you going
When
for?
are you dropping?
That's a
Like,
good question. Still trying to shoot like some content, but it's ready, like 75% ready.
okay.
So I'm supposed to drop very soon. Hopefully, by the time this thing, what's today's date? By the time this thing is out, it's been out. So if it's out, go and stream it. If it's not out, I'm sorry.
Do you already have a name for the project?
Yeah.
Or
Damage control too.
Damage control too.
Yeah.
Alright.
You
So
feel that, bro?
what sound are you giving us?
What's
What
up?
sound are you giving
What
us?
can people expect?
It's an EP, so it's like it's just expects some sexy songs.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I just expect to like discover artists, because one thing about me, I love working with like guys that are just coming up. Like
Yeah.
it's just easier for me.
Mm.
If you know.
And don't shuffle.
Don't
Yeah.
shuffle. Don't shuffle.
Don't shuffle.
Don't
I go add all the features. Don't worry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
man.
But
It's
yeah,
been
man.
great having you
Nah,
guys.
it's
on
been
the
great,
program, man.
having you guys.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for what?
I said it's been great having you guys.
Coming on, nasty guy.
Well, yeah, you know,
I don't know what you're saying.
to everyone, you know, to everyone watching this, you know, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, subscribe, Noir
You know.
podcast.
No, our podcast, but yeah. All right, guys.
Subscribe to
I mean, camera am I looking at?
Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Trill X-Ray, Chuzo, whatever it was called, is Chilo, Mofe, Chigiri,
You call me
Chidi,
MJ.
Kendrick, Drake.
OVO niggas.
Freaky ass
Yeah.
niggas, they just stay there
All right, we'll call it at that, man. Love.
I love it.
All right, cool.